Calm down with JT not standing by Miami as she makes a fool of herself and Diddy in the wake of all the vile accusations leveled against him. It appears that their relationship has further soured. JT believes that Diddy has been trying to divert attention from all of the accusations by exploiting Miami and her children. Even though JT and Miami's friendship has been in disarray for some time, this whole thing is said to have driven them even further apart. In fact, some have been claiming for some time now that JT was never a fan of Miami's relationship with Diddy, that have been brought up against him, and she is not rocking with any of the us now. People initially assumed she was upset that Diddy was giving Miami more opportunities in Hollywood, but in light of recent events, it appears that only JT recognized Diddy for the true monster he was, while everyone else was too preoccupied to compliment Miami on landing a wealthy sugar daddy. Since Miami left the group to concentrate on her solo career, JT and Miami's relationship has not been the same. These rumors gained momentum when JT posted a very cryptic message on her Instagram story criticizing Miami for being a fake friend, saying that it is like watching someone change on you and act as though you are completely unaware of what they are doing. Really awful, but the upside of constant betrayal is that it makes you stronger. This coincided with Miami's beginnings of dating Diddy and appearing in public with him. People quickly picked up on this shade and began to wonder if this was the end for the city girls. Of course, things got worse when Diddy assisted Miami in launching her own talk show, Keisha Please, on his broadcast company Revolt TV. Not only that, but the show won a BET Award for Best Hip Hop Platform in less than a year, defeating far more well-known programs. And in case you missed it, Diddy is also the chairman of the show. The fact that he was essentially advancing Miami's solo career and making her believe she was greater than JT was also pointed out by some, who also criticized Miami for never really standing up for JT when she got into arguments with people online, despite the fact that JT was quick to defend her, like the incident where JT and Cardi B engaged in a heated Twitter dispute after Cardi labeled JT Miami, Nicki Minaj's lapdog, did not tweet once to support JT. She subsequently claimed to be asleep, but fans did not believe her at all. He openly boasted about her as a phony friend to JT, particularly considering that JT had no trouble standing up for her when one of Diddy's cronies, Gina Hun, started dragging her online after it was revealed that Diddy had a kid with a different woman while he was still with Miami. JT clapped back and said he sent you to the chop shop to sit this one out, but it appears that JT's loyalty wasn't enough to keep the group together because Miami announced that she had retired from rap right after this. Gina posted a very shady video with the caption, "When she was beefing with you over a guy, but the whole time he got somebody else pregnant city girls down 1,000. She replied, I don't even rap no more, I retired," to a troll who was encouraging her to write better music. JT was clearly offended by this, so she punched back by unfollowing the city girls on Instagram. Afterwards, JT spoke with Angie Martinez and disclosed that she was worried that Miami's connection with Diddy would be ruined by Miami's relationship with Diddy. "I hope I don't worry. Do you worry about it? A little bit. Sometime I be on my time. But I pray that our egos don't like separate it. Mom or the internet, or a GU or like nothing. You understand what I'm trying to say, like nothing?" She was all over him, saying things like, you're human, we're women, we're not girls, we're women, like sometime I want to be with my men. From the interview, it sounded like JT was trying to drop some hints, but she didn't want to openly call Miami out. Now that she and Miami are no longer together, and Diddy was recently exposed and sued for abusing women, the roles have clearly reversed, with JT being jealous of Miami and forcing her to abandon their friendship in exchange for Diddy giving her more opportunities in Hollywood. We all know that Miami enjoys getting weird in the bedroom because she frequently discusses it in interviews and on her music, but when she revealed on her talk show that she had been receiving golden showers from Diddy whenever they did something nasty, for those of you who don't know what that means, watch this video. I'll have to force you to Google it because there's no way I could explain it to you all. The P. Diddy started trending on Twitter, and many people criticized her for letting Diddy even do that to her. One person commented, "I assume Diddy was a weirdo." There are also rumors that Diddy has been pressuring Miami to engage in freak-offs with other men. Carisha stated, "I may not be your average freak, but the PE is always something narcissistic, SL men be into." Remember how Cassie claimed in her lawsuit that Diddy made her wear white nail polish to contrast with the skin of black workers and cover herself in oil? Well, people also noticed that Miami, who had always had very colorful nails, had stopped wearing them in favor of rocking white painted nails whenever she was with Diddy ever since they started dating. Miami thus knew about what Diddy was doing to other men and women, in addition to. This also explains why she ended her relationship with Diddy when he reduced her monthly allowance from $500K to $200K TT. What the is going on in that relationship that $250K ain't enough? Cause some things can see some things that ain't worth $250K. That's gotta be some dark like people are not understanding that girl quit $250K for $1 million. Every quarter. Well, I'm sorry, $1 million every quarter. Now she was getting $2 million a quarter. But then she got, you got going on that's so deep that it ain't worth $1 million a quarter. Did swiftly changed his mind and expressed regret, sending Miami flowers to decorate her home and increasing her allowance to $500,000. Miami had far too much information about him, so he really couldn't risk her finding out. Nevertheless, all of this is moot since he was exposed in the first place, and all of his secrets are now widely known. Miami is still attempting to hide this, even involving her children, and rumors have it that JT is furious about it. When Cassie filed her lawsuit, Miami remained silent and hardly posted on social media for a few days. Speaking of distractions, the subject in number 4 told his current girlfriend to have a social media blitz showing off herself and her kids in public and how happy they appeared to be. The extra 6 figures she got over the weekend probably helps a lot with the willingness to go all in. Another source very close to JT in Miami also revealed that JT is very disappointed and grossed out. However, she abruptly reappeared by posting a very cute video of her and her kids going to the Dolphins game. A blind item later revealed that this was all a PR stunt orchestrated by Diddy in Miami to divert people from everything he's being accused of. People weren't here for this at all and dragged Miami to filth for continuing to associate with Diddy. One person said, "Crazy thing is JT and Miami separated from each other. When she started dealing with Diddy, I'm sure it's because JT wasn't with the weird crap." Miami is still riding with Diddy and goes above and beyond for him, despite the fact that he has been exposed for essaying multiple women. In fact, since Cassie's lawsuit, 3 more women have come forward to expose Diddy. Another said, "This is what you do to keep yourself apart from those who are closest to you. They don't want outside influence." I genuinely wish for the best for them both, but first I'd want to hear your opinions on this whole situation. I believe JT became wise and learned a lot from her time in jail. What do you think of JT criticizing Miami for letting Didan use her and her children? Do you believe Miami is truly receiving $50 million to keep Diddy's secrets private? Please share your opinions in the space provided below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more videos.